Welcome back to Price Chopper Game Day, where we are officially counting you down to Chiefs-Raiders primetime kickoff in Las Vegas. It's time now for Checking the Tape, presented by Community America Credit Union. And in Kansas City's last meeting against the Raiders, Patrick Mahomes threw a career-high 15 passes on the run, categorized as 8 miles per hour or faster, highlighted by his game-winning touchdown pass to Travis Kelce in that final minute, where Mahomes reached a top speed of 12 miles per hour, which helped create 5 yards of receiver separation. So, Desmond, obviously a lot to dissect in this play here, and it really is an example of Mahomes, Kelce, and Andy Reid at their best, right?
Pretty much. I mean, this is one of those plays. You see pre-snap, the ball is, there's 4 guys moving right now. They're scrambling. They do all this for one reason. They're trying to figure out exactly what defense that the Raiders are in. And in this particular defense, the pre-snap indicates they're in a too-high man.
Okay.
You see guys traveling with other receivers. As the play goes on, it's a little bit interesting if you watch these two safeties. They're supposed to be deep as the deepest 2 guys. Patrick Mahomes, he gets the snap. He starts doing what he does best. You know, he has the ability to use his legs to really be special. He can scramble. He can go get those first downs. So as the defensive line gets bunched up, he starts attacking the line of scrimmage. That draws number 24 in.
Okay.
He vacates his area, which leaves Mr. Travis Kelce one-on-one in the end zone, and you know what happens when that guy gets one-on-one coverage.
Without question. He makes things happen, and I think another tribute to this is when it happens, it obviously happens when they need it the most. And the clutch gene between Mahomes and Kelce and even Tyreek Hill in some moments have shown us how special this team is.
Absolutely.
How different is it for that connection to happen when they need it the most? The clutch gene, I guess you could say.
Well, it's happening, but really this guy right here is the one he's the one that screws the pooch. He is in the wrong spot. He sees Patrick starting to attack the line of scrimmage, and because they're in man-to-man, which means these guys have their backs to the quarterback, there's an island out here where there's nobody at. So Patrick starts to move this way. He's using his legs. He's using his athleticism. This guy feels the need to come up, vacates his spot, and Patrick uses that special arm and throws it 60 yards on the run, moving right, throwing left. It's not too many quarterbacks in the NFL that can make that type of throw.
No, and it's very vintage Andy Reid, too, with all of the pre-snap motions. And I think we've seen a little bit of that this year, but not necessarily what we want to see from him and what have made him and his team so effective and so good in situations like this. I also have to just point out, I think, the route and play design, obviously very simple over here. Just getting guys out there, making sure that they pull the defenders off of them. But then also Kelce, it looks like a post route, but it's a lot of him making the decision off of 38 there and off of his defender, which way he's going to choose to go. And even 44, all right, I'm past 44, 24 bites, I'm wide open, so I'm going to make the move to the middle of the end zone.
Yeah, 44, he has a tough matchup here. He's covering Travis Kelce, but, I mean, in the NFL, naturally, you just don't see very many guys that can run to the right, outside of the right hash and throw all the way back left 50. I mean, that's probably a 40-yard travel throw. It's really tough to do, but, again, we're talking about the special arm of Patrick Mahomes. He's able to do that pretty much on a daily basis.
And one of the things that we've, I think, discussed, especially during training camp, was, okay, receivers and quarterbacks need to get on the same page. They need to be able to spend time together. And I know that McCole Hardman said, well, hey, you know, I haven't really gotten together with Mahomes during the offseason. How important is it for that chemistry to be developed and for chemistry to really happen between, I mean, 15 and 87 are obviously on that page. How valuable is chemistry from the offensive standpoint?
It is. It's very important. You know, this is the time that's spent after practice, that's spent, you know, even in individual drills, figuring out where guys are going to go, where they're going to move, how they're going to move. We've seen it in the past. This year just seemed to be a slightly off.
Right.
Nonetheless, I think they're going to continue to work. We got a bye week coming up. Hopefully these guys work together. Just continue to build that chemistry because it's something that you have to continue to work on. It doesn't just come naturally.
Nope. And it's going to be something that needs to click here if they want this offense to be much more efficient and be vintage Mahomes.
Yeah, we need to see it.
Awesome.